our post lesson after your first putting lesson. I think we made some really good strides in your putting. I know we fixed a few things. I think that's a great start for now. I think we only worked on one or two main things. One in being your setup. You were a little bit open at first, which promoted a more out-to-in putting stroke, which that's why you were hitting them off the toe, because you were trying to save it. Just being an athlete, it's your natural instinct to try to manipulate the face to get it to go towards the hole. You know, it's a lot easier to teach an athlete because they're more adaptive to things. So, like I said, we fixed your setup, so we got it a little bit more square, which that also helped your backswing. You're now more down the line, kind of favoring a little bit inside, which is good. And then your release looks great. And then we also fixed your ball position. It was a little bit too far up for my liking, so we moved it back just a little bit to get it more over your eyes where you can see the line better. That's what that does.
Right.
But then I also know we talked about a little bit about your grip pressure. I know in the opening part of this lesson, you talked about your death grip a little bit.
Right.
And I kind of went through you with that, saying why that doesn't work. So I know we talked about the reference of you want to grip it like you're gripping a bird. You wouldn't death grip a bird to kill it. You would grip it hard enough to where it doesn't fly away and to where you have control over it. So that, with that being said, how do you feel like all the changes went? Do you feel comfortable with it, or you just need some more practice, or what do you think?
I think definitely the grip, the lighter pressure helped with the not three-putting part of it. I definitely left myself a lot more makeable putts after the first putt, and even rolled a couple in. Felt a lot more confident, just with my misses and having closer putts for like pars and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you'll see, you probably won't see it right now, but over time you will see that it takes stress off your iron game, because right now to make a good par, you feel like you have to hit the green.
Yeah.
To make it, you have to be close. You know, you said you were 3 putting for 10 feet, so in your mind you're like, okay, I have to hit this iron,
get it close
to 10 or 15 feet
right.
to make par. But now once you get it to where your speed is better, and now you're hitting it in the center, more consistent speed control, because when you miss it, it tends to vary the speed.
Yeah.
And so I think a few drills that I can give you to help, continue to get better at where you're hitting it out on the face, and just little short putts inside of 10 feet. So one of them would be a gate drill. You just put, like I showed you on the putting green, just 2 tees outside of your putter, and make sure the putter can have just enough room to miss the tees. So you want to kind of exaggerate it. So,
and that's just to keep the face square?
Yeah, so you just put the ball in the middle of the tees.
Right.
And where you're hitting center contact every time.
Gotcha.
And so that'll really help. But also another thing that we did was a clock drill. We put 4 tees around the hole at 3 feet, and then we also put it around at 5 feet. And you have to make all 8 putts in a row to finish the drill, and that'll help you inside of 10 feet. Number 1, with confidence, and number 2, just practice. Putting's all about confidence. And so, I think if you really work on, being intentional about where you're lined up, where the ball position is, and your grip pressure, I think everything else will take care of itself, honestly.
Yeah.
Which can then lower your scores.
Right.
So, do you have any additional questions about anything that we talked about? Or?
I don't. I feel good, man. I'll just get out there, like you said, practice a little bit, get a good feel for it, and hopefully start rolling some putts in.
Yeah, and I know you talked about, you warm up a little bit different now. You get here a little bit earlier, but, I'd also try to incorporate that in putting as well. Try to get out there and putt for 5 or 10 minutes just to get the speed of the greens and just get the feel of a putter again. For sure. That's what I would do, and that'll help you on the course where you're not getting on the first hole and hammering the bottom. So it'll help a lot. Yeah, and so I hope to see you get after these lessons. I think we've made great progress, and I think we will continue to make great progress. You just, I'll give you a few different other things to practice as well for your full swing too.
Okay.
To continue to get better.
Well, good deal. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.